And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
Well, any day in this business that starts with high school golf highlight gathering is pretty darned okay in my book. But when you show up for the West Central Conference meet at Scripps Park in Rushville and the legendary Gene the putting machine gives you the keys to her awesome golf cart to track the action, well, that's big living here in the Tri-States for this fella. Great showing today from Bo Eftink right off the bat for Quincy Notre Dame. Hole number 2, massive drive on this one. His chip shot on the par 4 second gives him a chance at birdie, and man, did he have the flat stick working here. Drano for Bo at that time. He's not done, though. How about the save par on the difficult par 3 third hole? You betcha, the flat stick's still good right there. And then on hole number 5, the par 5, this is Bo chipping for an eagle, and Bo would nearly hole this thing out to make that happen. He'll settle for birdie in a round of 70. That was only good for second place individually, however, as it's Reed Freitag catching fire today as well. Check out his shot here on hole number 2. You can't do it much better than this, placing it right up snug against the hole. Gave himself a chance for birdie, settled for par there. His recovery shot at number 3, magnificent from a spot of bother. We're not done. How about the eagle putt here at number 5? He fired a 69, beat Bo Eftink by 1 stroke for top individual honors. The team honors, however, went the other way. Oliver Triplett here with a Heroes 4 on the par 5 fifth. Check out the save shot. He thought that ball was lost in the water. He fired a 75 today, good for 5th place. Quincy Notre Dame with a 293 after that birdie. Bennett Freitag and Rushville Industry finished 2nd on the day. West Hancock finishes 3rd. A good day all the way around as we team up and tune up for regionals coming up next week, believe it or not. Also today, we ran out to Westview Golf Course. Weren't accommodated with a lot of highlights today, so we'll just do a scoreboard for you. Quincy High finishes last at the Western Big Six meet. Ashley Walbring, however, on the plus side with a top 10 finish in 7th at 97 for the Blue Devils. All right, moving on now. We've got softball to talk about tonight. Canton and Highland going at it on London's Love Night in Canton. Scoreless early. Highland trying to force the issue. Tremendous play behind the play right here by your Canton catcher, Chase Allmeyer. Pulls it out of the air, turns the 2-3 double play at that point, and then Canton would draw first blood in this one on the Brenna Brewer RBI single in the bottom of the 2nd, 1-0, and then the top of the 5th would happen. And man, when Highland gets the bats going, it's scary. Kiki Rothweiler with a butt single to set it all off. Then it's Addie Abel, who had herself quite an inning in this one. RBI double to give this a 1-all tie at this point. We're not done. Next batter, Bailey Chris doing what she does, swinging that awesome bat of hers. RBI single made it 2-1. Oh, we're still not done. The returning All-Stater, Haley Winter, and Winter is coming. 2-run single makes it 4-1 at that point. We're still not done. Hitting in the 9-hole, Shelby Frank with 2 aboard. Are you kidding me? There's still no out in this inning. Frank drives home 2 more, and you know what? Highland still isn't done. Addie Abel back up with the bases loaded. They are unloaded now. A 3-run single for her, and then Bailey Chris adds to the 13-run frame. All Highland to finish things off as the Lady Cougars get the win. 13-1 is your final. In other softball tonight, Louisiana with a pair of home runs to beat Clopton. It was Parrish jumping all over Scotland County. The Coyotes are good. South Shelby with a big win by 13 runs over Harrisburg, and Bowling Green goes on the road and wins 4-0 over Capital City. Volleyball tonight in Payson. Patrick Gibson from Route Catholic looking for his 500th career match victory. His team trying to get that for him. Payson Seymour, not an easy place to play. Obviously, the Lady Indians are good. They would prove that right from the bat. Maddie O'Deer stakes Payson to the early lead with just a neatly placed ball right there. However, Route Catholic fighting hard in this one. It's Kate Cosgriff answering for the Lady Rockets with the block right there. Payson Seymour tries to answer the answer in this one. Aaliyah Williams, she's got great verticality, big swing right here, and a big result for her squad. Route Catholic's going to counter, though. It's Kate Cosgriff from the back line, serving up the ace at that point. Aaliyah Williams going to answer back in this one. It was really back and forth throughout this first set in this one. Side out to Payson right here, thanks to the big kill right here. And then it's Josie Fessler going to fire up an ace service for Payson Seymour to stake them to a 3-point lead at this point. But here comes Route Catholic on the night, and they would not be denied. The Legions of Gibby trying to make history. They would do exactly that. Brianne Rogers with back-to-back aces here. And yes, sirree, it is career victory number 500 for Patrick Gibson. Man, that's a heck of a career and a heck of an accomplishment tonight with the win in Payson Seymour. No easy feat. Congratulations to our guy Gibby for getting that done. Other scores to pass along on this busy Wednesday night, surprisingly so, of local action. In soccer tonight, Macomb, actually I'll get to that in a second. Let's do some volleyball scores. Macomb a winner over Lewiston tonight. 2-0 is your final lead. Bombers now 17-0 on the season. Elsewhere in the docket in soccer, it was Macomb falling 4-1 at Jacksonville tonight. Canton falls to a very good Ellsbury Silex squad to open the Winfield tournament. 9-1 was your final there. Golf of a non-conference type nature tonight. Hannibal wins a duel over at Sun Valley in Ellsbury over Winfield. Josie Peters from Hannibal is your medalist, firing a 47 on the day. A golf triangular at Gold Hills today sees Macomb, with tri-medalists and the win over Illini West. Maris McKee, Brenly Tibbetts, and Mullen Butcher all doing the deed for the Lady Bombers in this one on senior night. Also on the girls' side, Quincy Notre Dame girls tuning up for the postseason as well with a big-time victory over Brown County and West Hancock. Natalie Dreffel, Nancy Scholes, and Meredith Eversman, two of those freshmen, are the tri-medalists in this affair as well for the Lady Raiders. And one final note to pass along from yesterday. Didn't get a chance to do this because we were so busy. Congratulations to our guy Eric Stratman, who collected an ace at Spring Lake on Tuesday. Hole number 2, 127 yards out via the 8-iron. So good stuff for Mr. Stratman there as well. Coming up tomorrow, we've got some more golf for you, some swimming coming your way, and so much more on a week where we span just about every sport you can play in the fall. We'll continue that quest coming up tomorrow. We'll see you then, everybody.